Hey bro, look what we just bought. Got a nice crib. Hey look, there's a deer out there, bro.
Bro, look at the house there.
Good morning to everyone, except people that don't pay their rent on time, except people that don't show up to work on time, except people that don't show up on time in general for anything, and you're late on your motherfucking bills. Get them bills paid. I'm playing. But we just woke up this morning. We ended up getting us a little bit of coffee. This is our third day in Indianapolis. I didn't realize that I was gonna need to pack more than one suit. I thought there was gonna be some people that dressed casual and some people that dressed really nicely. Guess what? We have to go get us a new suit, which isn't all bad. I mean, I had a minuscule selection of suits, and Indiana has the worst roads in fucking America to ever exist. Dude, I thought portions of Florida was bad. I thought Missouri was bad. I thought St. Louis was bad. Motherfucker, you guys got so many potholes. What the fuck? Hey, spend some money on some goddamn roads, bruh. They're like, fuck, we'll spend all the money on the homes and the houses and our cribs, man. We ain't spending no motherfucking money on these damn roads. Hey, watch your ass, motherfucker. Anyways, getting ready to go check out a supercar rental place. I didn't get a whole lot of footage at the GEC conference, simply because, you know, I had so much more interaction in person. I mean, these things, you don't want to just stick a camera in someone's face and not really focus on what they're having to say. What they have to say. And so I've learned a lot. I've learned that my language is still kind of pretty foul, and I need to kind of straighten that up. You know, working the job that I work, you're not very cordial, and you don't pronunciate and, you know, use your mind to actually express things. You know, usually in Missouri, you're like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck, you know, you're just, it's really unprofessional now that I really think about it. But that's real. I mean, that's the reality a lot of people live. And so I went to the coffee shop this morning. She gave me a bunch of places to go see. I was like, I want to go see mansions. I want to go see, is there a supercar rental place around here? And basically, we're going to go buy us a suit, hopefully go rent us a supercar, and just do our thing. So I narrowed down exactly what I wanted to do. So I came in there and I'm like, oh yeah, I do social media, this and that. And then they're like, well, what else do you do? Right? And they really narrowed down my path in the regard of, well, I'm like, well, I want to do this, and I've thought about doing cryptocurrencies and making businesses, giving them the ability to have shares connect. Oh, dude, I narrowed down everything just within this trip. And that's exactly why you want to go to these events. I mean, you're going to learn so much from these people that you would never learn just by yourself. Because when people analyze, take your business, and then look around in different regards, and they're like, okay, this is where I can see that you're having a little mental blockage. And you do the same for other people. You're like, well, did you think about it this way? Did you think about it this way? Okay, I see it in that regard, but did you think about it this way? And I have my investor tag on, and you wouldn't believe how many pitches I got. Everyone was like, oh yeah, we have this one cloud-based business that we're running, and, you know, obviously this guy that I was talking to, I wasn't really buying what he was trying to sell me. But there was a lady that I was talking to. We were talking about vector space AI, which I was definitely going to invest in regardless. I was a little nervous on the fact, but it was basically just biosciences. NVIDIA is partnered with them, and Oracle. And, you know, Morningstar, I mean, a lot of big time people are invested in vector space AI, and they are collaborators. So maybe I could get in early on that. Obviously, I don't want to get mucked by insider trading and shit like that, but that's what I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build something that's not going to get your regular investors wrecked. And that's where our norm wants to be built around, or what our norm wants to be built around. So anyways, I love you guys. I'm going to chime in. I'm going to show you guys the supercars, possibly film a few mansions, and we'll chime back in with you guys here shortly. I've noticed around here is the homelessness. It's insane, right? I've thought about asking a few people about, you know, what they know about the homelessness, but there's so much beauty in a place like this, you know, cool towers, cool city, right? You know, beautiful architecture. But then you have the ugliness of it, right? We live in a first world country, but we have third world problems. For what, right? Is the issue money? Is the issue drugs? Is the issue of lack of empathy? And I've heard the saying, you know, you can't help people that don't want to help themselves. Yes, that is true. Hey, yo, this is cool. Hold on, check this out. Look. It's got turtles holding up the... Anyways, you know, we got cool stuff, right? There's not a lack of money. It's a lack of... I don't know if it's lack in general. I don't know what it is. This place over here that I was wondering about as far as basketball. Dude, I just rolled my ankle. But yes, it is a place you can just pick up and play. But yeah, rolled my damn ankle. My left ankle's absolutely cooked. So we're about to go find us a suit, go get us a good shower, and we're gonna go to that event. There you go.
Underwear.
Oh. Yeah. Walking over here, this fucking greaser was going crazy.
Bro, I was just fatigued.
God damn, bro. What's your name? What's your weight? What's your sign, baby?
Chance Lunsford. 210 pounds. My sign.
From bench. So, this is Lil Big Bro. Lil Big Bro. Dude's fucking yoked to the gills. Look at this shit. We're gonna get some badass pictures, good lighting on him. We're gonna pop out.
Damn, that's the value.
Alright, bro. YouTube. I had a good day at the gym. It was great. So I wanted to get some clips, right, of the physique. We did legs, but of course we're flexing up the body. But so what? It'd be alright. Summer body, it's not fully in check, but it's getting there. So, bruh, I'll be the first one to preach consistency. Like, oh, everyone's like, oh shit, you got a good body, you know, use it, you know. I mean, bro, I'm just as inconsistent as the man that's sitting on the couch going to the gym once a week. I mean, so if anyone's gonna tell you, oh, consistency, yes, 100%, they are right. But if you didn't start with a good foundation, I will forever thank my dad for this. My dad gets praise for this. He kept me in check. He kept me in shape. He was always like, make sure you're going to the gym, make sure you're doing this, make sure you are exercising your temple, right? And even if it's just something little every day. I mean, dude, I've been out of the gym for 2 weeks, and all it took was my brother to be like, let's go to the gym, bro. And I was the motherfucker that got him into the gym, like, in fullness. So don't give up on yourself if you're not seeing your results instantaneously. Like, I'm falling behind and I look immaculate. What's crazy about that? I feel like I'm falling behind and I feel like I look immaculate. That's a trap too. So don't fall into these traps of like, oh, I can skip out, right? No, still be hard on yourself. Be up here, mental war all the time. Another thing I'd absolutely love to talk about, of course, this ties into physique, this ties into spirit, this ties into everything that my channel is based around. Lust. Bro, I had an epiphany the other day. I was like, oh my God, bro, I'm done seeing thirst traps all over my shit. I see thirst traps everywhere. And I'm like, what the actual fuck? Why am I seeing this? And I'm like, if you believe in a little bit of karma, retribution, I think I was fucking around and I started looking at my page, see if this fucking reeks. Nah, we're still in check for now. But I was posting my body. I was putting thirst traps up, not getting the result that I wanted, right? And I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't want to say this and put it out in the world, but like, dude, I struggle with lust. I struggle with lust all the time. I'll be the first man to admit it. The difference between me and the man that's truly struggling with it is I have to profess it to people. I have to be able to talk about it. And I think God was teaching me a lesson saying, you want to show your body, you want to do all these things, well, here's your check. Here's your check that you cashed in, and now, and maybe it is the social media that we see. I mean, we live in a society where, like, you want to look good, you want to look healthy, and that is sought after. So I myself was getting a retribution, and I was thinking, wow, what if I made women fall into sexual sin? Maybe I'm not that good looking, but it's just the thought that's there. I was like, oh my goodness, if I am falling into that same sin, maybe I'm pointing people to sin. And that's something that is original. Nobody has ever thought of that. So I'm gonna talk about this on my TikTok. Hopefully I can kind of express that, and maybe I will be a lone person when it comes to expressing myself in that regard. But another thing, if you are watching my content and stuff like that, train your mind to accept this content, to basically breed better thought patterns, right? Because our brains are so hardwired to sit there and be like, bam, 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 information back to back to back to back to back to back to back, 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 information that is just, it's so much information to where you're like, fuck, I don't know where my thoughts are supposed to be. So, redirect your thoughts. I was having a dream, and I was talking to this guy, and I was looking down, and I was walking, I was looking down, my head was down, I was discouraged, and he was like, the more you look down, he said, you're gonna go there. He said, the more you're looking down at your feet, he said, your mind's gonna be in that area. He said, look up. He said, look up.